You think
No.
people watch this for your
No, we have to. You do the countdown and
video
3, 2,
production?
1, go. Oh, the bot is too low. You're getting a quiet theme song this time.
Did we sound test for this?
I forgot to sound test the bot.
Oh my god.
Peace, love, and happiness. My name is Ali, joined by Rajiv, Saru, that is 10 seconds. From the face, that is Sharma. Cuttlefish with 3D glasses. Who the hell is that? Logtown, that's Lachlan. I am Mako Ito, superfan. The proletariat. Good morning, how everybody going? The KMB, I feel like I'm 9.
So, alright, yeah, man.
Yeah, Ali, yeah. That's definitely.
I feel like a 4.
Well, I didn't even have to do the introduction. That's great. Oh,
Solid 3.
I finished 7, bro.
Your...
I finished all the work I had to do, so flying high. This week's episode brought to you by the following, what you call it, struggle tea. Sharma, go ahead, handle us it.
Why Ali does look like somebody middle-aged father? Single father with one teenage daughter who he's able to bond with because he never grew up. I should write a book about this man's future. Wait, you see the thing is, I think we read this exact same struggle team before.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
I remember reading this entire thing properly, and I think Brandon was also here.
I am pretty sure.
No, Brandon was only Brandon was only ever here for one episode.
Okay, well, I'm still pretty sure that
season premiere?
No,
that we
not.
read this before, but
not.
okay.
Look,
I don't think we read it on the podcast.
Yes, Rajiv agreed. Y'all whack.
No, yeah, let me read it. Y'all talk on all yourselves. I'm gonna fucking scroll up the podcast on find it. Go ahead.
Go ahead and do
Can at least post the.
Oh right, we're talking. How's everyone doing today? KMB guys, come on.
We already did the
I
KMB.
already said 4.
This is everybody just take turns doing the intro while I scroll up and find this shit.
I'm like a 7.
We did the KMB already.
I didn't do the KMB, Jonathan.
Well, that's your fault.
Well, fuck you too.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You're very aggressive this afternoon.
My sister just say I loud as fuck.
Yeah, because you come in short and all the fucking intro.
I'll have to low down your volume.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I just got my 5th flag on Twitter, feeling good.
Lachlan, you've only been to one place, and that is Virgin Land.
The Virgin Islands, Kale. The Virgin Islands.
No, funnily enough, I've never been to the Virgin Islands.
Well, good to know.
I met a girl from the Virgin Islands once. There was this one time I met this girl from the Virgin Islands, and I started talking to her because we were at like a conference, and we were talking for like a good week or so. And then we were like walking up a staircase, and she was really short. So she was like, "I'm 19," and people always think that I'm like actually a teenager, and they think I'm younger than I actually am. And I was like, "Well, people think I'm older than I actually am." And she's like, "How old are you?" And I was like, "I'm 15," because I was 15 at the time. And she legit like stopped and was like, "What the fuck?"
You should have said you was 18, bro. You would have get some.
Yeah.
Wait, that's illegal.
I was a
wait,
naive.
No, don't. Wait, I just
yes, that would have been very illegal.
Don't.
Also, it was.
I never said that. Wait, fucking.
Also, it was a church conference, so.
Alright, yeah. My bad.
I mean, people did apparently get some at the conference, so.
Wait, Ali's cancelled.
God damn it. Again.
Cancelled party.
Jonathan's been getting cancelled so much recently, honestly.
It's all out of fucking context, I swear to God.
Nope.
Those fucking...
How is that out of context?
Okay, that was not that like 5 seconds ago was not out of context, but the fucking Waterloo thing, that was out of context.
Yeah. That was funny though.
I had to like explain to Brendan like, yeah, just check the chat, it's all there, dude. It makes sense.
And he was like, okay.
Anyway, yeah, scroll through the chat. I don't think we read that one before, so we could. Me and Clay. So you're ready to get into it?
What?
Yes or no?
I just want you guys to know out of context that the last text I sent was "Guess I'm a homosexual."
Okay.
Happy
that was a
Pride
very
Month.
confusing message, but thank you.
I would also like to let you guys know that I am not a homosexual.
You don't have to let us
text
know.
I sent. Let's do that, y'all. What was the last text y'all sent?
Kelly, podcast.
Wait, does the text have to be true, like the actual.
No, like a
I
message.
just
WhatsApp.
looked up WhatsApp, yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't fucking use
Mine
anything else.
was Ariel sent me a picture of a lizard on was this item
What?
on her gate, right? And
You
she was
couldn't
like,
think of
"Look
a
at
fucking game?
Ronaldo," and then I was like, "He looks like such a bro because he does." Let me send a picture of this lizard.
You don't have to.
My
I just want to, okay?
Oh, we get sidetracked from explaining the fucking context that he struggled to eat. God damn it. That was...
That's okay.
Kelly took a
Anyway, what's
picture-
new with you guys?
What is lizard? Like, hell yeah, bro.
Why are they on like fucking 50 different wavelengths, bro? Holy shit.
Funnily enough, the other day I added a friend of mine to a group chat, and then
That's a completely different one. Why you like diverging even further?
no, it's related to what I was saying before. So I added my friend to this group chat, and like when they got added, I think they introduced them like, oh god, basically, the people in the group chat were just someone in the group chat was just like, oh, like a bunch of people in here are bi, and then someone's like, wait, Lachlan's bi, and then my friend that had just gone added was like, yeah, of course he's bi, and then everyone else in the group chat was just like, no, he's not, and so apparently, my friend, by being added to that group chat, my friend who thought I was bisexual that entire time was then informed that I am indeed not a bisexual.
Wait, you're not?
Yeah, I'm not. Surprise.
Was the opposite of a coming out party? That's what you just had.
I mean, I'm basically
Happy
still
back
coming
in
out, just like
closet party.
Yeah,
Well,
Lachlan just
yeah, I
went
guess
back
it'd
into
be-
the closet.
no,
Okay.
I came out just like in a different way. I came
In
out
a
as a
wrong
heterosexual.
way.
You can't come
Well,
out as a
see that-
heterosexual.
Yeah.
There is no wrong way to come out.
Okay, the opposite way of leaving the closet is like going further into the closet like it's fucking Narnia, right?
No, but like
Yeah.
the whole like aspect
Narnia.
of being in the closet is having something to hide. So I still came out of the closet.
Yeah, you
It's
were
just I
hiding.
The
came
way
out
you
of the
did
closet
is
You're
you
hiding
as a
just
the
went-
closet,
heterosexual.
Narnia.
You went through a gate, and then you went back.
That's the thing too, because I
Does-
also like wasn't really in the closet because I was never really hiding it. It's just that my friend
Yeah,
apparently
there
mixed up and
was.
thought I was a bisexual.
Nice.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, me neither.
Me neither.
I've never done anything that wasn't like extremely straight in my entire
Yeah,
life. I
of
am the
course.
straightest person you would ever meet.
What about
I
all
don't
the
even
gay
look
sex?
at other men. I can't see men. I can only see women. That's how straight I
What
am.
about all the gay sex I would hear, like, you know, from my neighbors?
Lachlan, you literally just said semen. Who you lying to?
It's okay. I have a tattoo that says no homo. That means that everything I say is instantly no homo.
You got that tattooed.
Yes.
Dead ass.
Where is it?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh
Oh
no.
goodness.
Let me
You gotta
fucking
have
get
it
back
on the
on
skin.
track. Holy shit.
I hate writing on my skin too, so this is going to be.
You don't have.
Send
You don't have
picture.
to. You don't. It's a dumb bit.
No, he
Be-
does. He
No,
does. Then picks up with nothing.
Okay.
Sudoku story. Ali?
No, the struggle
Okay,
teeth
this
face.
is not
Struggle
working.
teeth face.
Okay.
Anyway,
was-
what's up with you guys?
Yeah, it was a picture of me fucking like drinking coffee or some shit, and Sharma saw it and thought I looked like a middle-aged man.
You do.
No, I-
Honestly,
didn't.
that picture,
I
you
like-
do.
He
let
doesn't.
me find that fucking picture.
He
Hold on.
does.
In that picture, you genuinely kind of like
He
that
doesn't.
explanation was kind of spot on. If I'm being perfectly honest.
Do I even have that picture saved? I do.
Anyway, my last text, I was telling this girl her K-pops look good when they don't.
Her K-pops.
Her
And?
K-pop.
Bro,
cake
you
pops.
looking like
Yo, those are
wait,
nice
hold on,
K-pops.
Ali. You look like you don't have on your bifocals, right?
Oh my
And you're
God.
trying to see something from like
If I
right
went
in front
bifocals,
of you.
I'm not fucking middle-aged anymore. I ancient.
No. It's the
What-
combination. It's like the perfect combination of like the shirt and also
It's a
the beard,
sweater. I live in
mustache,
fucking
He
and
looks
Canada.
also the
normal.
hairstyle, and also the expression.
I was
What?
mid-sentence.
He
I was
looks
speaking to
normal.
Kelly, and Kelly was like taking a picture of me.
It
like, while I
looked
was
kind of just like the
Mhm.
I'm paying attention to you, my child.
speaking.
Yes.
I also it has like
looks-
elements of the dad posing for Facebook picture.
Again, I was
Literally,
in the middle
I
of
am-
speaking to
I am
Kelly.
listening to you, my teenage daughter. I don't really understand what you're saying, but I'm listening to you, teenage daughter.
And what makes it
God.
extra funny is that he was talking to Kelly, and Kelly's tiny and he's tall, so it's legit like she's his daughter.
True.
Yeah.
I would say Ali does not look 21 there. You look at least like 25.
Oh my God.
But
You look
other than
like
that, you
at
don't
least
look
27.
He looks like 38.
Oh
You're
my
lying to him.
Nah. He's like a young dad. He's like Danny Tanner at the beginning of Full House.
Not Danny Tanner. Oh.
What you go against Danny Tanner?
Fuck Danny Tanner, dude.
Why?
Anyways, reminder you can follow us on Twitter at BTA Struggle TWTS for more of that. I guess.
If you want.
The real
Yeah.
question
Thank
is,
you.
would you fuck Danny Tanner?
If we hit 100 followers, you'll get more like that Harry content, I guess.
I think Bad Alley content is the way we get to
Huh.
100 followers.
Yeah. Just
Dad, Ali.
don't picture it. That was a joke. Don't start imagining it.
You don't have
You
to
don't
picture it. We have the picture right here.
What
You don't have 2 kids?
That's a different kind of kids.
Isn't
Hey,
that
yo.
like-
Different kind. Don't you love them still though? What the hell?
Yep,
Jonathan
they're
Alley got
cats,
some
not
baby goats.
they're cats. Not,
He got some
people.
baby goat cats.
That's
Huh?
okay.
Shut up.
I play
Lachlan,
Sudoku right
you
now.
just-
Anyways, Sudoku story. Ali go.
Yeah, right. This came
Go
up in
ahead.
his sound test. Kale said he was playing Sudoku. I was like, have I never told you guys about my Sudoku story? Well, have
Give
I?
me a second. My tattoo is sending. Discord's taking its sweet time, so like.
Yeah, fellas,
It's
read those
almost
cake
done.
pops. That's my friend.
Okay,
Siobhan,
you know
cake
what?
pop.
You know what?
They
Just
look
keep
better
telling
than
the story.
mine,
It'll send
right?
eventually.
They look
Yeah,
better.
you
Yours,
look good.
to
You
be
chemical
honest,
warfare.
Ali, yours were not really cake pops.
Nah,
Oh,
you
damn.
hating, Sharma. You hating. I'm a fucking fine
Why did
by
it
now.
start loading over? What the fuck,
I
Discord?
mean, yeah, they weren't cakes, but they were pops.
True.
Nobody
Exactly.
could
They were
tell the
popping.
difference if they tried them.
No,
11
they did
minutes,
try
by the
them.
way.
And
Didn't you
did,
try
like,
them?
Oh yeah, we
And
fucking 11 minutes in and we haven't even started yet. But yeah,
We have started.
I
we
tasted
have started.
We've been
I
doing
mean,
it.
like
I don't
the
know what
list.
you've been doing.
the list. We didn't start on the list, but yeah. Well,
Do we have to follow the list?
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
not
the
exactly.
list
It's a
because
suggestion. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
not
You are
exactly. I'm a
That
fucking-
is-
Lachlan,
That is what you took so long to do.
It was just sending.
Are
It
you
took a while to
fucking
send.
kid-
And your handwriting is trash, but okay.
Fuck you, Sharma. We can't all have immaculate hand. Isn't your handwriting also trash?
I can't find a.
I
pic of
didn't
the
say
cake
it
pops.
wasn't.
Somebody
I
else
didn't
find
say
it.
it wasn't.
And I
Lachlan-
didn't say mine wasn't either. It just felt like an unwarranted attack.
Lachlan, why didn't you write it on your
Yes,
skin
Sharma, why are you
instead of
racist?
writing
Because
on paper?
I don't like writing on my skin. Also, it was taking too long to come out.
Just like you, Lachlan. Just like you.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I can't find a picture of the cake pops. You'll have to like find it for yourselves. In non-camera
Probably
roll for
for
some
the
reason.
best.
Because you deleted them because you were ashamed.
Actually, let me just search chef and with the handle and see.
hiding the evidence.
Ali does not have a sense of shame.
Oh, he is shame.
I found them. Oh, that's cake pops.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Might be a
Oh,
biohazard.
God.
Might be cake pops. Yep.
Mm-mm.
So better than mine at least.
I was gonna say
Very
something that was gonna sound so mean, and I really
No, say
cannot
it,
do
Sharma.
that. No, I really cannot. That's like probably one of the meanest things I'll ever say, and I don't want it to be
Oh, wow.
recorded.
DM me it. I want to
It
hear
was
it.
good if
I
it's
want
like
to read
fucking
it.
off
You
camera.
can't-
You kidding me?
Yeah.
Also
if you
DM me.
can't- Yeah, I want to.
Like it's
Okay.
only to see if other people
I'm
can hear you
gonna.
say it.
I'll send it to Rajiv.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
damn. I don't get to see it.
Rajiv could read it, but I don't want to say it.
Okay, just send it to me. I need to see what
I
it says.
hate
It's
y'all.
to be one of the meanest things you've ever said. Because you've said some very mean things in the past.
This is
Oh.
true.
That's true.
Have I?
Yeah. Sharma,
Like-
you're literally the worst.
Is
Constantly.
Yeah, you're the meanest person here, dude.
You
Honestly-
talk
That's
about
not
my
true.
religion and how Islam
Remember like
is
5
like...
minutes
That's-
ago when you
you're
were just
lying.
like, your handwriting is trash, unprovoked?
Sharma's literally the meanest person I know.
Okay, let's see.
Honestly, yeah.
That's not true.
Everybody else I know is about, like the positivity and like the happiness. Sharma's like, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
She need like stomach, you know?
Oh, come on. That's
Yeah.
not that bad, Sharma.
Okay,
Read
then
it
say
out.
it to them. I don't want to say it.
Oh, I'm not going to say it either, but I'm just saying it's not that bad.
Yeah, you see, Rajiv's
Oh,
a nice
God.
person, Sharma.
Send it to me then. Send it to me. Let me read it.
No, everybody go fucking see it except me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll read it out too.
I
Wait, hold on,
even-
Sharma, you sent it to me?
No,
Oh,
not even worse because you can't even fucking see it to my face, right? Like you're just seeing it behind my back.
Okay, let me say it. I'll just say it. That's it. What I said to Rajiv, what I typed was like you stick a stick in a toilet bowl.
Oh, gosh.
That's not even.
God fucking
Yeah,
damn
you
it.
could have just say that.
No, I thought it was sounding real bad. I didn't want to.
You said waste the alley before.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah, you talk
You
about
disrespect his whole religion.
exactly.
No, I have not. You all lie now.
But it's not the BTS.
Y'all-
Anyway, Sudoku.
No.
Oh yeah, remember when this was about stories?
Yeah. Okay.
No, but you see, like the freeform, this adds flavor.
I guess.
Freeform,
That's
that's
what
my
I'm
favorite
saying.
channel.
Oh, we lost the music, but nice. But yeah, okay, I was talking about Sudoku. And I said this already. Did I ever tell you all about my Sudoku story?
No.
I don't know.
Sharma. Rajiv.
What?
I'll take that as a no. So I have not told it before. Okay, so
I mean, it hasn't been on the podcast at least.
I've definitely not been on the podcast, yeah. Way back when I was a small boy, my mom was one of those other, like very obsessive parents who would be like, yeah, you need to have like all this stuff on your resume by the time you get older. Meanwhile, I'm like fucking 7 years old. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? So she
I just
said,
wanna play Pokemon.
What resume?
yeah, well, it didn't sound like that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's true. You sound like a grown man since you were a child.
Yeah, this exact same voice. But she'd like keep signing me up like a random shit all the time. And I was like, whatever. I'd stick with it for a little bit and then I'd drop it because I was like, this is some random shit. I don't want to fucking do this. I didn't use those exact words, but you get the point. I saw her doing a Sudoku puzzle. I was like, what the fuck is this? And she taught me how to do it. And I started doing it. And she's like, oh, you're pretty good. Next thing I know,
Capitalize.
I get signed up for a fucking Express Sudoku like tournament thing.
Let's go.
It's like a Sudoku competition.
That's a thing?
Not
make
only
those?
is it a thing, not like it's a bunch of people in a fucking room. This is cold ass room, like AC. Like this was the first time I feel AC in my fucking life or something, bro. Because like we had AC home, but only in my parents' room, so I like rarely ever slept in it. So I never really deal with AC before. And is a bunch of people doing fucking Sudoku like it's exam. Like imagine a fucking CAPE exam except it's Sudoku. Right?
Mood.
And not only am I 7 years old, I am also the only child in the room. Everybody else is a fucking adult.
Let's go.
And this was the most traumatizing bullshit. I was like, why the fuck am I here? Doing a
Holy
fucking
crap.
Sudoku competition against like actual adults. And like this traumatized me for life. I didn't start fucking doing Sudoku again until I started looking at the hardware store and my boss was doing it. So I was like, oh shit, let me fucking do it too. So yeah, that's how I ended up, rediscovering Sudoku.
You forgot an important detail. How'd you do on the competition?
I
That's
didn't
true.
finish because, 7-year-old in a room full of strangers. Like my mom couldn't help me. All it was fun. She had to stand up to the side like it was an actual fucking exam. I was there trying not to cry doing my fucking Sudoku.
That's so sad, dude.
It was
Holy crap.
miserable. Just cold and alone, surrounded by adults, just grown ass fucking people doing Sudoku. And I
Everybody
only
wants you.
like I repressed that memory so hard that I only fucking unearthed it recently, like last year, and I messaged my mom about it and I was like, what the fuck was that? Why did you do that to me? And she explained it. Like what happened was she sent like what you can do at the time was if you finish the Sudoku puzzle, you can mail it into the newspapers to win a prize. So that's what she did. She thought she was winning me a prize. Right? Turns out I'm the only child to have like fucking completed a Sudoku puzzle and mailed it in like that in the entire fucking country or something. My prize was like I get to compete against other, adults for like the actual prize.
Oh, so not a prize.
She thought it was a competition for kids. No.
You
She
just
entered
entered the
into a
first
battle
stage.
royale.
She entered me into a fucking
Right.
Sudoku battle royale.
She could have switched out. She could have like tag team or something.
No, she signed me up under my name.
Oh
Oh,
no. John
sorry,
the
the-
adult Nathan.
So that is my Sudoku story. One of the most
I'd say
traumatizing
she-
moments in my entire life.
yeah. I'd
Every
say
time
why
you tell me
didn't-
something about your mother, I want to meet her more.
I do.
We
should all
had
meet
good
her.
intentions, she was just very misguided.
Yeah,
I love that.
I want my
absolutely-
child to give a prize.
Yeah, hilarious plus incredibly traumatizing for you. But yeah,
Yeah.
If you were a proper shonen protagonist, you would have actually done the competition and won and like at least came third. And then like some random old man would have been there and been like, this child has potential, and would have taken you, like some special Sudoku training camp where you would have like grown up to become an elite like Sudoku player, but then eventually you'd have like some kind of incident that makes you hate Sudoku and you would leave it alone for a while. But then like some chance meeting would like get you back into it, and then you would start playing Sudoku again, and then eventually you would like, you know, become a champion and stuff.
Why do you have all this like figured out already?
Specific.
Yeah.
It's not
Did I tell you
specific,
this
it's
story already,
very-
Lachlan? Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna write
it's a
this.
very, it's an incredibly generic plot. Like all of them do this.
Yeah,
But yeah, I can't remember like
I
how long
literally
I was
just named
there
out
for,
like plot points.
but like it felt like hours, like people was leaving and shit, because you know, they fucking finished any puzzle and I wasn't. I was like one of the last few people there doing my fucking Sudoku puzzle, or at least trying to.
I mean, all I'm saying, right, is that there's a World Sudoku Championship. So,
No.
so
Never again. No.
Start training. Okay,
Could
but
you
like,
imagine? Go on.
no, I was saying like, at what point did your mother realize that like this Sudoku champion was not like what she thought it was?
Immediately when we entered the room and see grown adults.
So,
like,
so
30
she
of them.
made it to the room and then found out.
Yeah, like when you get in there, it's like, okay, go take a seat, and I see a bunch of adults. I think we showed up late too. So that was embarrassing.
Yeah, I imagine like all the adults are like, holy crap, who's this child prodigy? This Sudoku master. And I just sit down, I just start crying.
No, I was there for. It felt like I was there for hours, because yeah, the room started fucking emptying out. They gave me like a consolation T-shirt, but it was
Oh,
like
no.
size
Aww.
large.
oh, they didn't even expect a child to come in there.
Yeah,
They feel bad.
they didn't have anything in my fucking size.
I would say why they didn't do like an age check in the application, but I guess no one
Oh,
expected.
I found the
actual
fucking
child.
T-shirt. I found the fucking T-shirt.
You found it.
Let's go.
It even says SCA champion.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck they pull all that T-shirt for like a Sudoku competition from, but yeah. They also came like
Is
a jam tart or
Sudoku-
something, and some other stuff. But yeah,
Okay, well, yeah, the jump tart.
they gave me a snack after like the misery I endured. It was like late at night
You
too,
did.
in fucking Port of Spain. Like there was so much going on in that fucking situation, dude.
Yeah, you gave everybody in that a very interesting story to tell too. like Auntie Gladys came home after the Sudoku championship. She sits down.
They had the cutest
table.
little boy doing Sudoku there. He looked like he's having a good time.
I find you.
That
I
child
find
just
you
going
real
through the
hyping
most
up.
traumatic experience of his life.
No, but you real hyping up yourself, right?
Me?
You real assume they say
What?
it's the cutest boy that was there. Okay.
Oh god!
Sharma.
Look at this. This
Sharma,
little boy
if
came
you
and he couldn't
see-
even.
Nah. If you imagine like you go to, I don't know, like a swimming competition.
Imagine
full
you
of
are
adults
40
and you
years
see a
old.
child.
Right?
No, okay.
But-
I was just trying to be mean.
You're just
I'm
hating
trying
on
to
her
be
for no
friendly.
reason.
That's
Damn,
so-
you're trying.
You
You're
just
so
do that
hateful.
too, KL. You just do
You're
that
so
too.
hateful.
And you just do
I
it.
just hate on
Just shut up.
Ali. I just hate on Ali for perfectly good reasons.
Like what?
Like,
Like you ugly.
What the That's what she
Wow.
just said.
you're not. No, but you're not.
But you
see
just
how
fucking
are,
said
yeah?
that.
Have you seen the dad picture, Ali? Dad picture, Ali gives good off daddy vibes.
No, Ali has like one good
Right,
picture.
100% straight.
Let me fucking move
100
on. Holy
emoji.
shit. You're gonna make me cry, dude. Holy shit.
Again,
Like he did the
Again.
Sudoku tournament.
If I close my eyes, I'm back in that room.
It
Watching the
almost
pencil.
feel like
Like-
nothing's changed at all.
Asking for scrap paper.
Ali, like, no tanty came and like pinched your cheek and said it'll be okay later.
The invigilators, like I don't have another word to call them other than invigilator. Whoever was running the competition, yeah, they talked to me. They was very encouraging. They give me like extra scrap paper and stuff.
Oh, you get extra paper.
I needed it.
Aw.
I didn't know how to fucking do Sudoku without scrap paper. I was 7.
This is such a cute story.
This is adorable.
That is something.
Unless I
to
play when you're man halfway through the story with me.
Because of how cute. Okay, like
That's
cuteness aggression is
How
a
friendship
thing.
works.
Yeah, when you
Uh-huh.
see something cute, you instantly want to like hurt it or cause it like physical pain. That's like
Huh?
a regular human reaction. No,
that's
it's
a
like
true thing. That's, no,
you
that's
know,
true,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
What?
when you see like a baby or a puppy where it's just like, oh, like I love you so much, I just want to like eat you up, or I just want to like squeeze you and like that's
What?
Yes. This
That's
is
an
no, this
actual
is an
thing.
actual. It is an actual thing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
an actual
true.
thing.
You're weird, dude. You're weird.
No,
No,
it's an
that's
actual thing.
it's a
Yo,
genuine
y'all
thing.
Every
wanna
single
made up
human
babies
is
and
weird,
puppies? Y'all wanna
What?
kill babies and puppies? That's crazy.
There's a Key and Peele sketch about it.
Actually, yeah.
Oh wow,
Wait,
that
yeah.
makes it official.
No,
Yeah, okay,
no.
well then.
I've seen that. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, bridging
Yeah.
gaps,
Anyway,
breaking
It's
boundaries.
it's called cute aggression, apparently.
Yeah, cute aggression.
let me
Cute
fucking
aggression.
move on.
That's weird. You know what else is weird? Misogyny. Thanks, Burger King.
Yeah, thank you,
Oh
Kale.
boy.
Oh, are we talking about this now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
To preface this, earlier in the week on International Women's Day, Burger King
I'm gonna find the
UK
tweet.
account. Yeah, 22
Yeah,
dollars.
someone found the tweet.
The Burger King UK account tweeted out, "Women belong in the kitchen," and then underneath proceeded to talk about like gender inequality in like the culinary industry and how they want, more equitable conditions for women and how more women should be hired. Which is a good message. However, you undermine that message when you started off with, a singular tweet saying women belong in the kitchen, right?
Oh, they deleted the tweet.
Yeah, they deleted
Yeah.
the tweet. You could probably just like Google it and find it though,
Yeah, I'm looking for it now.
because like it's
There's
probably
the tweet now.
I mean, you guys can keep talking. Oh, there it is. Oh
Yeah.
no, there's a apology.
Meats had a lot to say about this. He should have been here, but yeah. He was
Yeah,
talking about
Lachlan,
how, it's more of a publicity stunt to get people talking about Burger King.
Yeah,
And to a
Which
small
it
and
extent,
that's all
was.
that kind of stuff is.
yeah. And, they couldn't care less about, like, the actual man. Yeah, there it is.
There it is twice.
And, like, it's such a stupid idea. Like, this was a genuine attempt at putting out a good message because, you're never gonna undo the damage that you do with that first tweet by adding
Yeah.
on all the other stuff. And also, when people share this, they're only going to share the very first tweet. People are only going to screenshot the women belong in the kitchen part and say, haha, look at this fucking Burger King restaurant, look at the shit they tweeted out, Like, nobody's gonna fucking, open up the thread and see the entire thing. They'll just look at the first tweet and say, yep, these dudes are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And to a small extent, like, the publicity marketing fucking works because, like, we spend the whole day talking about it and then end up craving chicken fries from Burger King. So I went out
and he
got,
went and
I
got.
went out and got fucking chicken
He
fries.
doubled down and got Burger King right after
To be
that
fair,
tweet
he
was
didn't
made.
get Burger King in the UK, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
If I flew out to the UK to buy Burger King, then it's a problem.
Nah.
I want them
I think-
specific misogyny chicken fries.
There are several problems. You could just get Chick-fil-A.
Chicken
Oh,
is
yeah.
just be homophobic instead.
Why
Give
be
me that
misogynist if you can be
homophobic
homophobic
chicken.
instead?
Yeah.
Is Popeyes okay? Did anything-
Astro.
Once you're not going to Jerusalem branch, you good. You all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard there's a real
Joel
bitch
is
that
be
works
like
there.
fooling and thing other people.
Yeah. Any branch but that one, then you should be fine.
Yeah, do not go to. I'm not even gonna call the state to protect
don't.
Joel.
Yeah.
I won't call it because I don't know where it is.
Nice.
Just
Yeah,
don't go
this is
to
pretty-
any Popeyes in America. Just don't go.
Never buy Popeyes ever again. Wait, I don't
Just
know.
don't.
Yeah, just like
You don't want to risk running into Giroux.
yeah,
Do you?
you could be in anyone.
You like
You
people have
could phase
heard.
through.
If you've listened to this podcast regularly, you have heard Drew rant about his customers. Sometimes it's valid. Sometimes he just wants to rant about customers. That's
In
all I
a
need to say
very-
about that.
And
In
by
a very
sometimes,
weird way.
every time he enters the call.
Yes. No, but like working in fast food does that to people, dude.
Yes, fast food sucks as
Like I
well.
completely fucking understand it. Holy shit, because I
Oh
went,
yeah, Domino's man.
yeah, I only went
Shout
to I only went through it for like 3 fucking weeks, but I was pissed all the time. Like he's doing it for more than a year now, so props to him
Yeah.
holding
Shout
it
out to
together for
Gerald
this
for
long.
not breaking down. Well, no, he wouldn't break down. He would violently.
He didn't get arrested yet. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Sad that
So
that's
shout
like
out to Gerald for
yeah.
tolerating them.
Anyways, you all have anything else to say about Burger King?
So to Drew.
Never had.
Yes, I have one thing to say about Burger King. Chicken fries, chicken sandwich. Yeah.
Chicken nuggets too. I like the chicken nuggets.
I don't like
Is-
nuggets too much.
Mm-mm.
Is the title of Burger King hereditary?
I don't fucking. Why are we promoting Burger King?
there
This
is
not
a
supposed
Burger
to
King
be-
mascot.
This is not supposed to be promoting fucking Burger King right now. Why are we
The
doing
one
Nikolai
thing-
was
yeah.
right. Nikolai
Yeah.
was right.
Nikolai was
Nikolai
right.
was right.
Nikolai was right.
What I will add on to this that like everyone's been saying is, this tweet has to be made by a man.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. This was them. No women were consulted in thinking this was a good idea.
Rajiv?
I mean, we're talking about Burger King, so I guess they got the end result they wanted.
Sharma?
Yes.
All right, nice.
I zone out. I'm so
I mean, to
sorry.
be fair, Rajiv, that kind of brings up the whole any press is good press argument, and that argument is bullshit.
You think so?
It's Burger King.
I
Nothing
do
you
not,
say
like-
is going to get people to stop going.
Well, like,
Burger
no,
King.
the notion
True.
that, like,
That's
we're
definitely
talking about it so it's effective, that is basically the whole any press is good press argument, and I do not like that argument because it's not true that any press is good press. Because especially nowadays with like cancel culture being a thing, bad press bad press will still like inflate business, which is not a good thing. But I feel like
I don't think it's
The
going to hit
notion of
Burger
any-
King's bottom line in any
Yeah.
significant way at all.
it's not going to hurt the
Burger King
bottom
is-
line. It's more so just like that's not a thing you should do. I don't like
Once
the
you
any press is
reach-
good press argument.
Once you reach like a certain size, you kind of have enough inertia to not really care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you also know that like obviously this was just one person on the team that fucked up. Like this isn't like a full on thing. But at the same time, I like just don't do stupid shit for attention. I kind of doubt that's what this was. I feel like this was genuinely like some misguided person like on the team who thought this was a good idea. And then it just made it through all the screenings of people being like, yeah, this is great. And then it
All
got
the
out.
supervisors
And then,
okayed it, yeah. This is how you
Yeah.
know there are no women on that team.
Yeah. It's like in the end of the day, keep in mind that especially on a platform like Twitter, like it's of course grabbing people's attention is important. This is basically like clickbait, except it's on Twitter where people don't click things, they will just react. It's like
They just masturbate.
There's
yeah,
the
it's
quote
like
retweet
if
button
people
right there.
only shared YouTube videos just based on like the title and thumbnail, essentially.
Yeah. Anyway, we're about halfway through, fellas, so go ahead. Take a sip of water.
Oh, I still never remember to put water near me.
Nice. You guys are ready for that drinks break, bro.
I also have one.
I've never done it.
Thank you, Gail. Thank you for that.
Unts.
RSA, yes.
Alright, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good so far?
Like for the episode or in general?
Yeah?
That is not. That's my question.
Yeah, man. Alright. Very good.
I've been having this like recurring dream recently.
Okay, go ahead.
Like not like it's not like a recurring dream per se. It's like the setting is always the same. I had it like once like last week, and then I had it like on Wednesday night, I think, and then I had it again on Thursday, and I was like, that's weird. And it's basically like the last day of school. I keep dreaming that it's the last day of like secondary school again, like before I graduated to like go off to do non-secondary school things.
Tertiary.
Yes, thank you. So I don't know why I keep having it. It's always like I think at least the last 2 times I had it, it was like the same situation where it was like I was there and then I realized that like, oh wait, no one signed my shirt yet, and then like school was almost done, so I like ran around trying to get people to sign my shirt. The second, like one time was weird because it was like I was like half awake because it was cold, so I like woke myself up a little bit, and as a result of that, my grip to like the dream world was like kind of shaky. So like I knew where I was, I just couldn't see. And then the second time was fine, but then I ended up oversleeping because I forgot to set my alarm, so that was fun. But yeah, I don't know why I keep having that dream. I just keep dreaming about the last day of school. I really enjoyed my last day of school. I got a lot of signatures. It's gotten me to like get back looking at my shirt again, seeing like all the memories. I think part of it is that like recently I like went back through my school yearbook and like it unearthed a lot of memories, and then it gave me like this really weird feeling considering that like as of June I would have graduated 3 years ago, and I've changed a lot as a person since then, and it's just really weird to like look through those things and like see all of that. I unearthed a lot of memories, so I guess I've been thinking a lot about like secondary school more so because of that, and then it's resulted in those thoughts, like I guess me seeing it in my sleep.
It's very interesting to me how people have such different feelings when they look back at their high school experience.
Yeah.
That's very
Okay.
interesting.
No, because like I remember like I will always talk to people in Canada about like graduation, and like I remember telling some of my friends, yeah, I really loved my like graduation day. Like it was like a good day for me. And then the people I was talking to were all just like, wait, that's so weird. Like we hated our graduation. And I remember I just looked at them and said, yeah, I liked everyone I went to school with. And they're like, oh, that's why.
No, like, you know, for me, like the school itself and like the institution and the people upholding that institution, I didn't fucking care for at all. But the
Mhm.
people I went to school with and hung out with on a daily basis, many of whom I'm still friends with to this day, they made it worthwhile for me. That's why I
Yeah.
would consider it worthwhile overall, because without that, I would never have met those people. So I would sit through like 100 fucking years of, you know, that shitty school
I
if it
wouldn't.
meant, you know, hanging out with the same people.
I mean,
Because they
I mean,
still
I
mean a
would-
lot to me to
yeah.
this day.
I mean, for me,
Aw.
it's like I have a lot of those people that do mean a lot to me, but like I don't know if I'm like close enough to some of those people to the extent where I would say like, not to like in a bad way, but I feel like the people from that era that I am closest to aren't people that like I got close to like in that time. Like again, like I talk about like my best
Yeah, I
friend
agree with
like Latoya and I like know each other from secondary school, but we literally did not start talking until a time when neither of us were still going to that school.
Nice.
It's like we met there, but like afterwards, like we didn't actually like become like close friends until like afterwards. I know she is my closest friend just by virtue of like all the talking that we've done outside of school. And it's like, yeah, I value like, you know, being able to meet her there and like being able to meet all the people that I was friends with there. But a lot of my closest secondary school friends I talk to like selectively. Like they'll message me for my birthday, I'll message them for their birthday. Like if something comes up, I'll like message them about it or whatnot. And like that's why part of why I was like I'm really happy to like just have that like shirt, because it just like it reminds me of how close I was to a lot of those people at the time, and like all those people that I feel like I'm still connected to now. And I think like whenever I do have that dream again, part of the reason that like the big fear I have is like not getting enough signatures is like I think when I go back to that point in my head, what I'm thinking of is just all the people that I had around me and like not being able to like take those memories with me. Because like I was really excited for the last day of school just to get my shirt signed up. And I literally just went around the entire school getting my shirt signed up just because like I wanted to like be able to like I guess take as many people with me as I could and be able to like look back and be like, you know, like I remember this person, or I remember when this person signed my shirt. And I was like doing that a few days ago where I was like looking at it and I was like, damn, look at all these people that like wrote things on my shirt, people I haven't even thought of in like a little while. And it's crazy to me that like I have all that, but like, you know, I forget where I was going with this point. Also, I find it kind of funny that like literally what Latoya wrote on my shirt that day was, "I'm sorry we didn't get to be friends," and now here we are. But yes,
Nice. I know, looking back in mine, a lot of it is just related to crime. So yeah. Great memories. Great memories.
I mean, to be fair, you guys all went to single sex schools, right?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Did anybody here go to a mixed school in Silver?
I did.
Besides you. Nobody care about you, Lachlan.
Well, fuck you too.
A mixed school in what? What?
Did anybody here in the Silver go to a mixed school? I'll check in the listener now.
With Nova Brendan.
Brendan went to
Brendan.
George's. Brendan was George's, so that's mixed school.
With Nova Jason.
Jason is not elite? I thought
Jason and
Oh.
Fatima.
Oh, that's not mixed, no.
Mhm.
It's literally just Brendan then?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Lachlan. That's it.
Yeah.
Everybody else is.
But nobody care about Lachlan, I tell her anyway.
Oh gosh. Okay, I guess I'll go.
Wait, you actually know? Lachlan!
Drama.
Lachlan!
The dramatics was unnecessary.
Yeah.
You know, let me put this in the fucking main chat instead of the podcast chat. I don't want people seeing this.
What is that?
All the
What
references to
is-
crime in the on my shirt. So yeah.
Oh.
Oh god.
The
Oh,
thing
God.
about my school was that like they were really strict on the appearance of keeping up like, you know, the school's appearance, because when you wear the uniform you're part of that brand, right? That's they
Yeah.
always said that.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
People like that too, yeah.
So
Our school
no,
had that
so
too.
we weren't really allowed to sign shirts,
What?
but
Oh.
what we were allowed to do was to bring a shirt and like put it on the
Oh.
table and then sign it, right? And I think that takes away a lot of the novelty of the shirt signing.
Like a school
thing.
shirt?
It does, but it's
Yeah.
easier though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It
have
is
friends that
easier,
actually did
right?
do that, like on
Yeah,
the day.
but if it looks too good, then it's not good.
Yeah,
you need to like
exactly.
see
It's
like
not-
the marker streaks and like struggling to
Yeah,
write
it-
over
it
somebody's
takes-
arm.
For me,
It's
it
about
kinda
the
takes away
experience of
that
like bending
experience.
over and having someone write on you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
All
not
my
right,
fault, I'm right.
Yeah,
Sharma.
no, it's like it takes away the novelty from it. So what me and a few of my friends did, like, because that didn't make enough sense to us, was we had a book, like a kind of journal book, and people would write on that instead. So
A yearbook.
like,
So like a
I
yearbook,
have
yeah.
no, not a yearbook. We don't have a
No,
yearbook.
but like a
It's-
yearbook.
Yeah, like a yearbook.
No, it's just a
Yearbook.
regular notebook.
Like a yearbook.
Okay, so I don't have no pictures in it. Okay,
Right,
Alright,
right.
fine.
So it's a
Yeah.
yearbook.
And
It's a pictureless
shut
yearbook.
up, right? And then they just wrote on it, and then that way you could write. You could have written more
That makes
than
sense, yeah.
could have
Yeah.
on a shit too.
I mean, like the big issue I had was just that I ran out of space a lot. Like I have a friend that decided to write out like the entire first part of the Steven Universe theme song.
Oh yeah, they started like writing on like my fucking ribs and shit, dude. That was way.
Mm-hmm.
Not in my like sixth form one, but like my fifth form one. A friend of mine ran out of like space on my shirt, so she just wrote her name across my ass.
Oh, would?
Nice.
Would?
Yeah.
This is.
You didn't have
I
to
mean,
say that.
my own.
You
I
didn't.
just have a whole bunch of. I just have a whole bunch of penises on mine.
Nice.
That's rough.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He'll
That
view
does make
again,
sense.
boy. He'll view again.
Mm.
Yeah.
My primary
yeah.
school one, because we did it in primary school for some reason, and I didn't like almost anybody I went to primary school with.
Same. Hate the primary school.
A few of
Same.
them, as I got older and we went to school together, we became friends and it was good. But at that time, I didn't like any of them. And, well, I mean, obviously, you had a few friends, right? But on that signing day, and at that age, everybody's like, sign my shit. You know, everybody sign a shit because it's like, ooh, signing shit. And so this teacher, because apparently some child want teachers too, and the teacher was just around signing shit, and I didn't like her. She was very rude. And on my shirt, I didn't even ask her to sign my shirt. She just went around signing shit without even asking, just writing shit, right? And on my shirt, she was like, lose weight
Oh
on my
god.
5 shit.
Oh, what?
And I was
But-
like,
Oh.
but I didn't see it, right? Because she wrote it on my back, like by my shoulder. So when I got home, I was like, what the hell is wrong with her? I was real sad. And
Jesus
many years
fucking Christ.
later, like when I was like 15 or 16, I tried that shit. I don't like shit anymore.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
Nothing wrong
like
with
that's
that.
like a, because like that's such a special day and like that is literally just the most shit thing you can do. Like honestly.
No, but I don't think I was the only person that she did it too, right?
No,
Because
that makes it even worse.
Fucking wrong
yeah,
with
because like she was horrible, and nobody's asking her anything. She just had her own marker and sent and shit. So I think like she was just a bitch.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
Also, Jonathan, I have some questions about your shirt here.
Go ahead, try not to, you know.
First of all, did you not have like you only had one color of do you have 3 colors of Sharpies?
No, the problem was, none of us
Mhm.
brought markers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we were all passing on the
Yeah.
same, like, 3 fucking markers.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, that's
Very
fair.
few people
That's
brought
fair.
their own. Not including me. I did not bring my own. I think
I-
I,
I
like, sprung
have,
one
like-
from somebody.
I
I remember
have 2 pen. I have 2 marks
Hmm.
of pen.
Yeah, I think I took one from one of the teachers or something. I forgot where I got mine.
Oh,
the
gosh.
marker I came home with that day was not the same marker I left with. Because I don't know when I acquired the marker. I just remember I dropped the marker down some stairs by accident, ran down the stairs, and by the time I got to the bottom, it was gone.
Oh,
And then like at some part I like acquired a new marker, so I was like, okay, well no, I have this one. Because I think I came with an orange one, left with a pink one.
nice.
And also, who wrote meat on your shirt? Because I'm pretty sure Nikolai does not claim that name.
I think it had to be me.
But
Mhm.
like, what? Oh, Nikolai.
Meat. I mean, you could probably ask him about it, but I definitely cannot remember it. But I think Meat wrote Meat.
Also,
Everyone
Shane.
shout
that's
out.
cute.
Yeah, Shane's you could Adrian and Samson.
Adrian
Boots.
broke your ankles.
Yeah, basketball, you know.
Oh, that's a term. Yeah.
I don't know
Boots
who
Day.
Love You Princess was from. I don't know about that one.
Shivan probably.
I could
You
send mine,
dead
but I have
ass?
to
That
get
might
up.
be
And this
fucking
isn't.
Siobhan.
This, yeah.
Wait, no,
I'll send it in the heavens word later.
no, the picture of the red and right above that's Siobhan.
Oh.
Yeah, like that entire list there, that's Siobhan. I don't know who Love You Princess is from.
I mean, you went to an all-boys school.
That does not clear things up. No.
I'm just saying that's yeah.
Anyways. You want to
Anyway,
get to
that was a
fucking
weird
move on?
tangent.
Yeah. We stretch a lot out of that. Get a lot of mileage.
Yeah.
It's not a Toyota Corolla, you cunt.
What?
Oh gosh.
And they're called Sharma mean.
Ant? Right, okay.
You take the whole
We can
personal,
all-
God.
We can all be mean.
Yeah, what was next?
Who's next? Go.
It's just 2 segments of you talking.
Yes, sir. Already for the
Yeah, let me skip
fucking-
those.
I mean, you can skip the Coach Man one if you all want, and we just talk about the fucking Brockhampton concert.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we'll just do that then. Okay, so when was this? Was this
Was
this fall or winter?
It was the end. It was like the last day of the fall semester. If I remember correctly, it was November 29th, 2019.
Oh, you have the date fucking memorized. Okay.
Because
No, I think it's 28. I was there.
no, wait, no. It's because I think it's because that day was like the day before we had like the big ACS dinner, and I remember the big ACS dinner because that was on
That was
Beijing
the end
Independence
of
Day.
fall, right? Right, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that was the week when the semester ended. I believe it was the last day of the semester that we went to the concert, and then we had the thing the next day, which was on Beijing Independence Day. So I remember all that.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wow, lucky
Rockhampton. Yes.
That is the word.
Rockhampton was playing a concert in Toronto, which is 3 hours away from the University of Waterloo.
It's 4.
It was 3.
We had to take a 2-hour bus ride to get to Square One, and then another 2-hour bus
No,
ride to get
that
to
was
Union
going
Station.
back. We took the Greyhound.
No,
didn't we?
going back, we took the train.
Oh no! Wait.
We took go buses together.
No, we took the train to get to the concert.
We took 2 go buses together. We took the go bus to get to Square One in Mississauga. Then we took the other go bus to get to Union Station, and we took a train when we were going back, I think.
We didn't take a train going back. We took a bus going back and we got stranded at Square One.
I
Y'all
remember
are a
taking 2
nightmare.
go buses, I think. We might have taken a train while we were in Toronto.
No, yeah, we took the train in Toronto, the go train. That's a future part of the story. Hold on.
Okay.
First thing that happens, we buy the tickets for the bus on the day of the concert.
Yes.
Lachlan loses his 10 minutes before we're supposed to get on the bus. First thing that happened. He manages to find
I
them.
found it very quickly.
Not very quickly, but he did find them. He almost had to
Yeah.
buy a second one.
No, I knew it had to be on my person. I just couldn't remember which pocket I put it in because being a guy means I had a lot of pockets.
Yeah.
I forgot which one I put it in.
And we barely get on the bus. And, just a long, miserable ride to fucking Toronto.
I'm
And
pretty sure we just slept.
yeah, we get to Toronto, right? And we don't know where the fucking concert hall is.
Yeah.
It's very cold, so we trying to navigate on our phones with gloves on. Well, at least I had gloves on. I can't remember what Lachlan did.
I can't remember either.
We also
Not
didn't
important.
have lunch, so we had to eat hot dogs from this random fucking stand in Toronto. I don't even know why he was out there. Because
He was selling hot dogs.
No, the place was dead, right? We might have been the only customers he had all day.
Don't knock the hustle, man.
And yeah, we had to make a point out of rushing to finish those fucking hot dogs because we didn't have to rush to
Yeah.
the concert. And we get to Union Station, right? That's where we took the train from Union.
Okay. Probably.
Yeah. So we rush in. It's 5 minutes before the concert's supposed to start, and the train is going to take a little bit to get us there. And what happened was we saw that there was a train leaving the minute we got to the fucking station. So we run around stairs, trying to figure out where to fucking go to get to this train. We finally see the train, but it's on the other side of the tracks, and we didn't buy tickets yet. So what we did, we kind of just ran across the train tracks, and got a door on the other side was open for whatever reason.
Oh,
I don't know why the door was open to the side of the tracks, but it was. So we ran across the tracks, hopped in, sat down like we were supposed to be there the entire time, I think there was this old white lady staring at us kind of awkwardly because, you know, most definitely you entered the train from the wrong side. But yeah, we got in there and didn't pay. Sorry, Toronto. Great city. We would have paid if we had the time.
Yeah.
But
we just had to get home.
No, that was getting to the concert.
Oh, we just had to get there.
Yeah, that was to get to the Coca-Cola Coliseum. And, well, we managed to get there, and then we managed to get in time for the pre-show. I had to sit down in the wrong seats.
Yeah. But we met some nice people there.
Yeah.
We met, like, it was like these two guys. I think it was like this guy and like this girl that he was friends with because his ex was friends with her.
Why do you remember
like,
this
the whole
much
thing.
about these fucking people?
I don't remember. I just remember like having that conversation and like we had like I think because like we had thought they were together.
Right.
And like we had asked how they knew each other, and then he was like, "Oh, she was like friend. They're like friends," and how she was friends with like his ex or something like that. And then also the girl was very clearly like tripping because she was high
on drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like it was like. I think they were snorting weed or like something like that.
They were
snorting weed. What?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like
No, like
they were on Molly.
powder and they were
Molly.
inhaling it.
No, they were on Molly.
Is that not the same thing?
No,
it's not.
They were snorting weed.
Yeah, let me take that one to Twitter. Holy shit, Lachlan.
That's MDMA, Lachlan.
His
I genuinely didn't
weed.
They was
I don't know. Okay, I don't do drugs.
But
like, yeah. I think it was like I can't remember if she had snorted too or if like she had just smoked. But I remember like he was saying that like it was her first time like really doing it. So then like she was
tripping out the ass, dude.
Yeah, he was like fine. He was like snorting it in front of us, and he was like fine. He kept like offering it to us, and we were like, "Nah, we're good." She was just like tripping balls. Like every 5 minutes, she would like read what was on my because I was wearing my trying my best hoodie. So every like 5 seconds, she would look at me, but like trying my best. I like it was like a repeat. It was like a cycle.
She kept forgetting you were there.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's so cute.
And then the people who like actually, you know, who were supposed to be in those seats showed up and was like, dude, you're not fucking seats. I'm like, what? No, it's our seats. I was like, yeah, no, 110, these dollars. And I'm like, this is not 109? I'm like, no, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. To be fair, I think once they realized that like we weren't trying to steal their seats, they were like relatively thing.
Yeah. You're just kind of pissed at the start. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Wait.
It was a great concert.
It was a good concert.
Met the drunk white girl.
The one that touched your hair.
Yes. I was
because you were headbanging a lot and that hair was going everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ali, why does every story involving you have to have crime in it?
I tell you,
it wasn't crime.
It is present.
Listen, right? There are just too many rules. That's all.
That is true.
There's just too many. You can't follow all of them. But yeah, to get back home, we took a bus. But then
also
midway
the guy followed
through,
me on Instagram and he still does.
Oh, nice. Good
I
to
think.
know.
Well, I still follow him.
You should reach out to him at some point.
He said he would hit me up if he ever got into Waterloo.
Well, I imagine the global pandemic kind of put damp on things.
Yeah.
We'll get him on the podcast. That's what we do.
We will get, I think his name was like Andre or something.
I don't fucking know, whoever. But yeah, to get back home, we took a bus, but the bus got stopped midway through and we got fucking kicked out.
Huh?
We had to find our own way home. And because it was, you know, it was like, what, 1 a.m.?
It was really late, yeah.
And we were in like fucking Mississauga or whatever. We had to take an Uber and it cost like $100 fucking just to get back home.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Why were you kicked off the bus?
What happened? There was something wrong with the route.
There was like something had happened on the tracks.
Yeah.
I don't know if they told us like specifically, but I think it was just like there was like an accident on the tracks, so we don't know what happened.
Okay. No, someone reported two suspicious individuals hopping onto the train.
No.
Wait, no, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, we took the train back, and then we took a bus after that. We had to take the train.
No,
we had to get off the train early.
Uber.
Right, we had to get off the train early, then get a bus, and then the bus took us to Square One, and then we couldn't get a bus from Square One.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to take an Uber. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I remember like we got into the Uber. It's just like this random like woman like picking us up at like 1 a.m. And I'm pretty sure at the time, because we'd been in Canada that time, we were both using like our best Canadian voices. And then we get into the back seat. We're just kind of sitting there, and she's just like, "Oh, do you mind if I put on like my music, like the music I want to play?" And we're just like, "Yeah, play whatever you want."
Yeah.
And she starts playing like old soca.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That was
And
crazy.
we're just like,
she was not even
wait.
like fucking. She wasn't from the Caribbean at all, was she?
I think she had I think she said her parents were Jamaican or something like that.
Yeah, and she just like listened to the music on her whim or something.
So yeah, she just like starts playing on soca. I was like, "Did you know we were from the region?" She's like, "Oh, I had no idea."
Yeah. That was fun.
It was just a weird moment, but yeah,
That entire night was just wild.
it was a good time.
Yeah.
The
Lily
only
was
like
supposed to
regrets
be
I
there.
have, I have like too many regrets. One is that I feel like I wasn't like as into Brockhampton as I am right now, because I feel like that was like when I was like first starting to get like really into them. So I knew like 3 or 4 songs really well, and like the rest of them like not as well.
Nice.
But then it's also the problem, like, since that was like the last week of classes, like I was exhausted because I was consistently getting like 2 hours of sleep like every night that week. I remember like that was like Black Friday too, so I had to like I remember like that entire day, like I woke up, did like an hour of Black Friday shopping, was like exhausted, like going around like thing for the rest of the day, and then had to go to like Toronto and stay up until like 3 a.m.
But it was worth it.
It was. And then I slept in for the rest of the day, and then went and ate Caribbean food because we had the ACS dinner the next day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But
That was a good week, all things considered, aside from the lack of sleep and all of the stressful hours I spent doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nalini was supposed to be there, but she did the responsible thing and focused on her work instead.
Oh, wait, was she?
Yeah, remember? We invited her, but she was like, yeah, now busy.
I do not remember.
And look where she is now.
I don't know where she is now because I have not heard from her in ages.
She's in Toronto right now.
Oh, shit, seriously?
Yeah, so she made it eventually.
Good for her.
Just took some time.
She's at the Brockhampton concert waiting for you. Guys?
Anyway.
Hello?
Y'all wanna get through fucking... Oh, what you call it?
Movie night?
Yeah, favorite movies.
Oh,
We
shit,
have like
we're doing that.
4 minutes. Yeah, let
I
me
actually
go.
forgot about that.
Ali, you wanna go first?
Do you all want to make me go first? Because I've been talking
Yes.
this entire fucking podcast. Give me a
Do it.
break.
Continue.
Give me a-
Okay,
It's your podcast. The world
I'll
is
go
yours.
first. I was thinking about it earlier this week. I was like, what actually was my favorite movie? Because right now it's Baby Driver, but I don't want to say that. So I think before that it was probably Good Will Hunting.
Oh, that was a
That's,
good movie.
Yeah, it's with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck and Casey Affleck, who's not a good person. And Robin Williams, who was a great person. Well, who was a good person. He dead now.
May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Robin Williams.
Yeah, it's just about Matt Damon being super smart but being told what to do, also growing up in an abusive household. And I could spoil it. Yeah, I can't spoil it.
No, fuck you.
Spoiler alert for all the
Dog.
movies mentioned from this point on.
No,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Shut up.
Are we
Anyway,
gonna put timestamps on when we start talking about a given movie? No, gosh, you guys suck.
Lachlan.
Okay.
Lachlan.
Yes, KL.
Close your ears.
Not
Close
you
your ears.
lying.
Wait, do you?
Close your ears.
I've seen
yeah,
the
actually,
movie.
this doesn't fucking make sense. Just don't spoil it. Just don't spoil it.
Just don't spoil
It's
it.
from
That's
the
what I'm saying.
90s.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Don't
and
spoil
people probably still haven't seen it
it. Just don't
yet.
spoil it. If you have nothing else to say, we're
Okay.
moving on.
Okay, well, it's a great movie about overcoming your past and, trying to be a better person in the future.
And also,
Also
like,
just be
living
smart.
life as true to yourself.
Yeah, that man was a real smart. That man was like a
Mm.
savant.
Okay.
Rajiv,
Jurassic Park because dinosaurs.
Sharma.
I have 4.
Pick one.
Hey, he's an overachiever.
Pick
you-
Let her
One?
go. Let the girl
No,
be.
we are 58 minutes into the podcast, Sharma. Pick one.
Okay, and
Pick one. I'm gonna say all 4. The
Pick
Green
one.
Mile,
The
Shutter
Green
Island,
Mile-
Coco, and Dead Poet Society.
You can pick one
Yeah,
to talk about
sure.
more if you want.
Talk
No,
about
I
the
love
Green
It's like
Mile.
those communication studies. It's like
Talk
pick
about
one
the Green
technique.
Mile.
Yeah,
No.
Tom Hanks
I'm
is
gonna
in
talk
it.
about Shutter Island because it was the twist at the end was really, really amazing,
Well,
You
and
can't,
everyone.
you can't talk about the twist at the end because we're not doing spoilers.
well, she's talking about the fact
Yeah,
that
I'm not
it's
saying
shit.
anything about it. I'm saying that
Well, if you
everyone
say the
who I've
twist at the end,
recommended,
then that's a
shut
spoiler.
up to watch this movie, right, has
You
loved
just spoil
it.
any movie.
No,
not
you
watch
don't know what you don't know what a twist
Focus,
is.
Sharma.
Now
Focus.
I know
You
there's
see,
a
But you
twist.
know
in
there
it
is a
now.
you wasting my time, and it's when you have
How I
one more
wasting
minute for the
it?
podcast.
No,
We
but
have
like,
to
isn't
go
the
over
fact,
10, 9,
isn't the fact that
8,
there is a
Hey,
twist
hey, hey!
7.
Hello?
But the twist is in the description of the movie, anyways.
That's
who
dumb.
reads
Okay,
descriptions of movies?
I do.
That's just spoilers.
people do.
You
Yeah.
ruined Shutter
No.
Island for an entire generation of people, Sharma. I hope you're happy.
Like trailers.
You know what?
and the
Now
blurbs they
because
have.
Sharma ruined it, I just gonna read the whole plot.
No, fuck you!
No.
Anyway.
Sharma,
I don't know
continue.
when it became a thing for people to put like the entire plot in their movie trailers. Why is that a thing?
Oh,
I
Ask
don't know.
Marvel, because Marvel does it all the time.
they do.
Hey, why do I want to watch this anymore now?
I don't know.
You just watch the whole movie condensed into 1.5 minutes.
Sharma, anything
Yeah.
else?
Horrific.
Sharma, anything else?
You good with the Shutter Island? Well then, Shut Up Island. Lachlan is your thing.
Oh
Go ahead.
I wasn't even
God.
speaking. I wasn't even
Yeah,
speaking.
Sharma
Okay.
Island.
I feel like KL may be coming for the spot for Sharma spot, like the main
I
person.
was not even speaking. Jesus
I just
Christ.
wanted to make that
KL.
joke. I just wanted to make that joke.
KL.
God damn it. Lachlan, go ahead.
Anyway, like I had two to bring up, one to like really talk about. One of them, Sharma already mentioned, is Dead Poet Society, also starring Robin Williams. Great movie. The themes really appealed to me at the time, but I think I've already talked about it on the podcast.
One movie, Lachlan, one movie. And yes, you have.
So like the movie that I will focus on is probably like my second favorite movie and also my favorite anime movie, which is A Silent Voice. One thing I do have
Is
to
that
keep
the
in,
one about
like,
the shoes?
what?
What?
No, never mind then.
No,
Hmm.
that's
No.
your name.
No, your name doesn't have shoes. There's no part of your name where shoes is like an important.
Nobody
I
wears shoes at all.
I think he remembered the shoes from it.
It's a Hindu household.
No, there's a movie about a little boy making shoes and this grown-ass woman, and then he make the shoes for the grown-ass woman.
No.
Isn't that like an
That's
Aesop?
something else.
Anyway, but A Silent Voice, basically like the basic premise is kind of like it's like this girl that got this
Spoilers.
boy that used. I'm not gonna like I don't want to spoil too much.
Yeah,
But it's essentially
yeah, it's
like
about a girl in the movie, Lachlan.
yeah, it's like
That's too much
Yeah.
information.
it's like yeah, it's basically about like this girl that was like deaf and like this boy
That's
that like
too much. Stop talking.
it's called A Silent Voice. It's like literally giving away in the title that there's a deaf character.
No,
Sure.
nonsense.
Okay,
you
well,
said.
You're
fine.
so
I'll
bad at
just,
giving
like-
synopsises.
Yeah.
Synopses.
Anyway,
Synopsis.
one thing I do have
Synopsis.
one thing I have realized is that I
Synopsis.
do have a tendency to just like recommend this movie like wildly without like recognizing that it does deal with like some really dark topics like bullying,
Mhm.
depression, like
Yeah,
suicide and that kind of
It's
stuff.
true.
But like because I remember like I did recommend it to someone and then they were just like, yeah, I did not expect like this was happening. It's bringing back old memories. And I was like, oh shit, I'm really sorry.
That was me,
So like
bitch.
it was
That
you
was
it was
me.
it was you
Or
too.
maybe me and other people
It
then.
wasn't. No, it was. I know who it was specifically, but I do remember making you watch it as well. But I think I did at least like give you the trigger warning because at that
No, you
point I had had
didn't.
the. I thought I did,
Yeah.
but anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's just yeah, it's a really beautifully done movie. It like because it does look a lot like the human condition and like growing up, and it does look like a lot of different aspects of like mental illness and whatnot. Like I really love it when like I can find like a character that like I don't expect to connect with them in any real way, but then like I still do. And there's like one scene with like the main character, like it's like a recurring theme throughout the movie, but like there's one scene towards the end with like the main character that
Spoiler.
genuinely made me start like tearing up. And it was like I did not expect to have any connections to this guy at all, but like when that happened, I was like it hit a really personal part of me. And like in general, it's really hard to get me like emotional while watching or reading anything. And the number of times I got to like in that movie where I was ready to start crying, even though I can't cry, but like I would have started crying if I was a crying person. The number of times it happened in that movie was like incredible with me. It just deals with like a lot of darker themes, but it doesn't really like play them up in any way. It's literally just like we're just gonna talk about these things because they're real things. And then everything that happens in this movie is kind of just like all told in the same tone. Like whether it's like a really horrible thing or just like a casual moment, it's just like all told within the same tone. It's all about like, you know, making up for your past wrongs, reconnecting, getting older. It's got like a bunch of things.
Nice.
And yeah, it's a really good movie. Kind of depressing, also kind of heartwarming. Yeah.
When I was just calling out names, Ali was like, "Yeah, Sharma, 2 minutes left." Alright, that's all I had to say.
No, because I thought you were gonna talk about all 4 of them, right?
No.
So what if she did?
Oh, fucking hell. I don't have anywhere else to be, bro.
You should recommend the Pancreas one too.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Alright. Mine is The Dark Knight. The second movie in the
Lame.
trilogy by
Alright, let's move on.
Fuck you.
Alright, good podcast, guys.
No, the second movie by
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan in the
That's
Batman
what
trilogy.
guys.
And yeah, it is a very gripping story about Batman versus the Joker. Very strongly acted by Christian Bale and Heath Ledger, respectively.
May he rest in peace.
Aaron Eckhart as Two-Face is also pretty good. And yeah, I think it's the best superhero movie ever made. I think, from a writing perspective, and tone, action, all of that. And I think it's very true to the Batman mythos, but also as somebody with no knowledge of Batman, you can still enjoy that movie. Love
It's
it a
just
lot.
a good movie. I haven't seen it in such a long time.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. I started rewatching the Dark Knight trilogy a little last year, the year before, and I watched Batman Begins for the first time because I hadn't seen it yet, and then I stopped.
Nice.
The Dark Knight's the only one I had actually seen, but I don't know if I've ever actually seen it in full. So I know all the plot points. It's just been a very long time since I've seen any part of it, so I do want to rewatch it at some point.
Yeah, and what's always been Batman an interesting character, at least in the comics, is that he's human.
Yeah.
He has human struggles, human emotions. He has human things to deal with. And the Joker as a character is just somebody who brings that out of him more than any other villain does. He truly highlights, how hard it is to make these human decisions.
Yep.
I don't want to spoil too much of it, but one scene in particular.
Oh damn! Spoilers.
Yeah, when the Joker's trying to prove a point to Batman that Gotham will tear itself apart, and he does the social experiment with the bombs and the boats, and he's like, all of these middle class people, or all of these prisoners, most of them have remote control devices that will explode the other boat, and if neither of them press the button by the time they get to the other side of the harbor, I will blow both of them up. Let's see who blows the other one up first. And things like that are very prevalent in the movie, where it's
the train situation.
Not exactly like the trolley. Not exact like
the trolley problem.
Yeah, trolley problem.
The trolley. Okay.
The trolley problem, yeah. It's not exactly like that, but it's in that same vein of, an impossible choice that somebody has to make. There's so many moments like that where the Joker does that to Batman in the movie. Yeah,
moral tense point.
He calls his morals into play a lot, and I think it is very engaging to watch. So yeah, that's my favorite. So closing remarks. There you go. Rajiv.
Great
Sharma.
time.
Lachlan.
I just love me some beautiful stories.
Kale.
Check the hellscape when we're done.
What?
Alright.
Check the hellscape when we're done.
Alright. Well, from everybody here, this has been... Oh wait, let me just shout out real quick. Kale did the thumbnail for this week. We don't know who's doing next week's episode.
I have not seen it yet.
Oh.
He didn't even ask Sharma for closing remarks, but okay.
I did!
Yes, he did!
You were the second name I called and you didn't say anything.
Didn't say anything.
Oh, really? Probably.
Sharma, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
My bad.
Go ahead. Closing remarks. Go ahead.
What is it?
Oh my god.
Wow, you wasted
We're not leaving it until we give you some fucking... No, we need closing remarks. Go ahead. Ready? Fucking closing remarks.
Put you on the spot.
There's something, so you can go home.
Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you.
It's nighttime.
Lachlan, do you want to do...
Up.
Do you want to do the thumbnail for next week, Lachlan?
I don't graphic design.
Nobody who has done one does.
You should see the thumbnail for this one.
It's been a hot mess every week, but yeah.
I'll I don't.
Yeah, you do it.
If someone just gives me a basic rundown, I can maybe do something.
Nice. Okay.
Follow your heart.
From everybody here, this has been BTA Podcast episode number. What fucking episode is this?
Season 2, episode 5, 6.
5?
So number 25. Right. Good night.
Good night.
And cut.